Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is that you hear this. I apologize if this sounds muffled. I'm running some errands right now and I'm in my car, so I'm having to record this on my Bluetooth so that I can focus on the road. But I just wanted to record this. My phone is actually only on 50% and this app takes up a lot of my battery, so I'm gonna try to keep this short. But I'm driving. Today is September 7th, and I've mentioned in previous videos that I work with the Orishas, and today is actually the feast day of Mama Yemaya or Yemoja, and I'm just going to pick up a few things to put on the altar to do an offering for her. And as I'm just out here driving, I started getting filled with sadness, right? I started getting filled with sadness, and for some reason I was hearing family members, right? So this message came through, right? So as we continue to grow, and as the collective continues to, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, because but I'm getting that as your light continues to shine and as your light continues to get even brighter, I'm hearing that that envy and that jealousy is going to cause someone's family members to be in spiritual trouble. So there's a specific divine being out there, and it may even be a small group, but there's a specific divine being out there that has a family member, and I'm getting specifically an older sibling or a sibling, but I'm hearing more of an older sibling, and this person has always been jealous of you. I'm hearing even since childhood, this person has always been jealous of you. And you know how they say oh, well, sisters, when they're close in age, they fight, or brothers, when they're close in age, they fight. And I'm hearing that for you, it was always a lot deeper than that, right? It was always this unspoken level of competition that this sibling felt towards you all of your life. And I'm hearing that it was to the point where if you were bullied at school, that this sibling was one of the ones who actually bullied you, which is, just very disheartening. It's very, very disheartening, because if you all were close enough, in age to be at school at the same time, that sibling should have been your first friend, or your best friend, right? But I'm getting that this sibling was actually one of your bullies, or if they did bully you, it was very underhanded, not out loud and in your face, but very underhanded, maybe starting rumors, just little corny things like that. But I'm getting that this sibling is into spiritual. For some of y'all, I'm hearing heavy older sister, and I'm also hearing older cousin. And for some of you all, it may be both, because for somebody, I got that it was actually two family members, right? But I'm getting that family members are about to be punished. And I'm hearing again that Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads song. I'm hearing it again, which is why I'm gonna attach that same angel number 666 into this video with dealing with reflection and awareness, because I'm hearing that you need to be more aware. You really need to stop excusing things just because it's family. This spiritual journey is hard, and I'm getting that as you're going through going through and you're growing and you're being obedient to spirit and you're doing what's asked for you, I'm hearing that the road is getting lonelier and lonelier and lonelier. I'm getting that you started off with like a big group, or maybe not big, because most chosen ones tend to be very isolated or very introvert, but not all, because some are very extrovert. But I'm getting like it started off as this big group of people that like slowly got plucked off. Like it started off with you having to let go of some friends, and then having to maybe let go of some family members, or maybe like stop hanging around certain low vibrational family members. But then I'm getting that once it got to be like a small group of you, that you finally felt like you were safe. You finally felt like, okay, these are people that understand. And then lo and behold, and this is where the older cousin comes in, lo and behold, now you have someone who has always been in your corner. Now all of a sudden this person is turning on you. And this was a surprise, because for whoever it is that has the sibling, that came up as this is something that you're aware about. Like this sibling has always been in and it's giving me one of those energies where like this sibling is always like, oh well, let me help out my little brother or my little sister, or oh well, let me do this, or yeah, I did this. Like they put on this front. It's giving, and I don't want to, I don't want to say like, oh, this person is a narcissist, because like, not everyone is a narcissist. Some people just have narcissistic behavior traits. But it's giving very narcissistic behavior traits, where this person makes a big deal, or makes a point, I should say, to seem as though they are just this great, loving, big sibling who is like, I'm second mom and I'm this and that, when underneath, like, this person is so underhanded. This person is so jealous. And for some of you, I'm getting that this person actually has more than you. I'm getting that if this is an older sibling, this older sibling is possibly married, possibly has a great job, possibly has, a beautiful home, beautiful kids. But for some reason, or if not married, in a healthy, long-term, long-standing relationship. And I'm getting that you, divine being, and this is for, like I said, a specific person or small group. This is a chosen one who still hasn't even met, or their twin flame hasn't gotten it together yet, or their elevated soulmate has not even made their appearance yet. This is someone I'm getting who is single. Like maybe your older sibling has a house, but you have an apartment. Like I'm getting, this is someone who's single, who's still trying to figure things out and getting things together. But you have a light that shines so bright that even people who have more than you are jealous of you. And that's why, like, I'm saying awareness, because you gotta get out of that materialistic mindset, that angel number 666. You gotta get out of that materialistic mindset and start looking at the spiritual, because spiritually you are and I don't want to be like anybody's above anybody else, but that's what it is. Spiritually, you are light years ahead of these people. And, the only thing that they can hold over you is the fact that financially, or in the 3D, they have, perceiving more than you. But spiritually, you are like light years ahead of this person. But I just got that there's someone out there who feels really down, or if you don't feel really down, I'm getting someone is about to be hurt. I mean, crying hurt, because this older sibling, and for some of y'all, this is going to come out of nowhere, but this older cousin or this other older relative has been spiritually doing things in the dark that's about to come to light when a tower moment hits them. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not really getting anything about anyone getting recycled or taken out of here, but I'm getting like this person's life is about to be flipped upside down. If this person is in a relationship or they're married, they're about to be having trouble in their household. I'm getting that they're about to be having some trouble financially. I'm just getting that maybe if they have their own business, they're about to be having some trouble, with their business. But I'm getting that as these tower moments start, especially as we're entering into Libra, Libra season, which is all about, justice, balancing the scales, right? I'm getting that when these tower moments hit, yes, the karmic relationships that you've been in the past with romantically and with friends are going to get hit, but I'm hearing that it is going to break your heart. Or I'm feeling that someone is like super, super heartbroken about the fact that, that their family members are being hit by this tower moment. But, that's why spirit needs you to isolate yourself. That's why spirit needs you to isolate yourself. I don't know why when I said that, I heard the cheese stands alone. And that may just be because I'm hungry right now. And it's crazy because spirit told me to stop eating cheese because I'm actually lactose intolerant, but I love me a good piece of cheese. But y'all don't need to know all that. Anyways, I as soon as I heard it's a lonely road, I literally heard the cheese stands alone. Spirit needs you to isolate yourself. Spirit, and this is what spirit really wanted me to deliver before I end this, because my battery. Spirit loves you, right? Spirit loves you. And the relationships that you have with spirit, the relationships that you have in the 5D, your soul family, your soul tribe, that is your true family. Okay, some of us that came down here to earth, the family that we were born into are actually people that we have karmic ties with, and I'm getting that whoever this message is for, the family that you were born into is not your soul tribe. They are not your soul family. Even if you all, or the group of you all, are all into spirituality together, I'm getting that these people are not your soul. They're not your soul tribe. They're not your soul family. Yes, you all came here and reincarnated together, but it's because you all have a karmic tie. These are karmic family members. And I'm getting that you'll find out who's really doing what when you start paying attention to your dreams. Because I'm hearing that some of you have already been having dreams where these people are showing up and they're doing like really, really underhanded things. Hence why I had the weird dream about the family member who didn't chew, which I can't even express to y'all how awkward that was, when spirit is telling that person to pick a second person and they're literally standing there contemplating, when at the time there was no one there but you, because no one else had made it outside yet. I mean, it was just, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my previous video that's called The Crossroads, right? But or Underworld Deity. But the family that you were born into here on this earth, for whoever this message is for, is they're karmic soul ties. So yes, you love them, but spirit needs you to not get in the way. Spirit needed you to isolate yourself from these people, but you didn't do it. You didn't do it. You were being slightly hard-headed, right? And I'm not saying it's because of you. I'm not saying that. It's not your fault. But spirit needs you to deal with things before they do, because once, I'm telling you, like, the best way to deal with a karmic relationship is just to walk away, to distance yourself, to isolate yourself from it. Because chosen ones, and especially for the ones where like these high-ranking deities have been coming through for, chosen ones, when your deities, when your archangels, when your ancestors of the divine, of the highest white light step in, they are, playtime is over. Playtime is over. When they step in, it's gonna be tower moments for everyone. You get a tower moment, you get a tower moment, you get a tower moment. And it's for anyone who made their baby cry, it is tower moments for everyone. Okay, so spirit really needed you to isolate yourself from these individuals. But for some of y'all, I'm getting, even if you would have done that, these people still would have done what you did, because as this shift is taking place, your light is shining so brightly that everyone can feel it. Everyone can feel a change. Everyone can feel a shift. Everyone can sense there's something different about you. And for those family members who are into spirituality, they know exactly what it is, and they're jealous. They're jealous because they're like, well, why her? Why her? Why him? Why this divine feminine? Why this divine? We're both family members. How can he be a divine masculine and I'm not? Or we're both, sisters. How can she be a divine feminine? If she's a divine feminine and we're sisters, that must mean that I'm a divine. No, define. Why am I saying define? Maybe you need to define something. Maybe they need to define something. I don't know. But, just because you are a divine feminine does not mean that your sibling is one as well. And as a matter of fact, this sibling is just operating in some very, very, very low vibrational energy that's about to get them caught up with spirit. It's about to get them caught up with spirit. That's why I actually saw this quote here on a post that was on Facebook, and I posted it here in this video and used it as a background because it's perfect. I am not who you think I am. You are who you think I am. Because I'm hearing that this sibling is throwing dirt on your name. I'm hearing that the older cousin is throwing dirt on your name. I'm hearing that this sibling is doing one of the, y'all ever met those type of people who are like, oh, well, she does this or he does this or they do this or they do that and all this stuff, and then you end up coming to find out that the whole time it's actually them doing it. I'm hearing that this older sibling is like, oh, well, she does this and she does, spell work and she's attacking me. And I heard this person was like, oh, that they're having dreams that you, divine one, are attacking them spiritually, when in actuality it's the other way around. And I'm hearing that they're telling this to this group of people, this group of you all, family and friends who are all spiritual. They're going to this group and telling all of them that you're doing things. So if any of you have gotten any messages lately of people telling you, hey, be careful about doing witchcraft, or be careful about doing this and that, it's because this sibling is telling people that you're attacking them spiritually, or that they know for a fact that you are attacking other people spiritually, when in reality they're actually the ones doing it. And for this other older family member, I'm getting that this person is like, I'm a reader. I'm a reader, and I can read energies, and I can sense that this person is doing this and this person is doing that, and I can just sense it because I can feel it. I can feel their energy, when in all reality that person is not even a reader. They think they are, and they think that they're feeling energies, but really what they're doing is just making stuff up and saying that that's what's going on. But really they are legit just making all of this stuff up and just claiming that they're sensing this energy. But I'm getting that you, divine one, are actually the true reader, and that's why you've been feeling so off lately, and that's why you've been feeling distant from these close family members and these close friends lately, because you're actually feeling this shift. And this shift is that these people are actually jealous of you because your light is shining so bright. So I'm sorry about the message today. Well, actually, no, because I like to end on a positive note. But anyways, the relationships with these people may be going downhill, but you have a divine union that's coming in. You have, for some of you all, your twin flame is going to get it together one of these days and come back. For others, you have an elevated soulmate coming in. And for all of you who are feeling down and feeling that extra sense of loneliness at this time, I'm getting that once this elevated soulmate, once this twin flame comes back, once you're in this divine union, you will never feel lonely again. And as you enter this divine union, so will you also find your true soul tribe and your true soul family. Anyways, I am Ori Marie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for listening to those of you who are new. Thank you for listening to those of you who have returned and seen previous videos. I appreciate every view, all the love, likes, comments, and support. That's it for today. Bye. I'm sorry, y'all. This is going to be a little extra interlude after I did my closing. But I cannot get that song Bone Thugs and Harmony out of my head. It's been playing heavy with that 666 energy. So I'm finishing my errands. I've actually been recording this in little segments. So I don't know if you can hear the pauses or whatever, but I'm headed back home, and I couldn't get the song out of my head, so I just went ahead and put it on the Bluetooth speaker in my car. So I'm driving down the road, and I look up, and the car that's next to me, that's actually, you know, when someone's like edging up next to you and you know that they're trying to pass you, and it's like or they're trying to get in front of you, and like I was slowing down because like I'm not in any type of hurry or rush. I'm like super leisurely today, so you don't have to like edge and try to, you know, find a spot and take it and floor it. You know, you can go ahead and have it. So I went ahead and motioned the car like, go ahead. And the car got in front of me, and it was a white SUV, and the license plate was 444, like HLP or something, I don't know. So I'm hearing someone's initials are HLP, or someone has HL and P somewhere in their initials. But the crazy part about it is like, as I let this car in front of me, it gets to the point of the song where he's like, what did he say? Like, Lil Easy came to me. Well, the part where he goes, bury me with my grand, and I can't even remember the rest of that part because, you know, the way that they're rapping and you can barely hear what they're saying. But he's like, bury me next to my grand. And I wasn't getting this before, or either I just was not trying to tap into it. But I think that's why I'm getting heavy, like sadness. Like I'm getting heavy sadness because I'm getting that somebody is about to be buried next to grand for playing with you. And 444 because these family members do not understand how highly ranked you are and how spiritually protected you are. And when I ended the video, I was like, oh crap, because there was a message that came through about Metatron, and I had forgotten to insert it. And I was like, you know what, that's fine. I think I pretty much got the message across. And as I'm driving back, Spirit is like, nah, like, boo, nuh-uh. We gave you a mission to do. We need you to do it correctly. So then I see the 444 of the car that's trying to tiptoe in front of me, and that part of the song comes on, and I'm hearing like, you guys are highly ranked, right? You guys have some heavy hitters. Okay, I'm hearing hit them high, hit them low. You guys have some heavy hitters on your spiritual team. And I apologize for laughing because like it's not funny, but like I said before, like my sense of humor is one of the biggest ways that I connect with Spirit. But you guys have some heavy hitters on your team, and when Metatron, if Metatron has to come down here and deal with this, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be pretty. When them angels of war come down, it's not that at that point, like what's at that point, there's no apology, there's no undoing any spell, there's no recanting, there's no nothing. Once these angels of war come down and start picking up these battles where you dropped off, chosen ones, at that point someone is going to be called home. And I'm really sorry if that hurts anyone, but I'm feeling like as I finished the video, I was like feeling better. I was like, okay, great. Now I got to do is edit, put the little clip art here and there, and I'm good. Send it out and I'm good. But then like all of a sudden that heavy feeling of sadness coming in, and I'm like literally seeing someone sitting around a casket. Someone is about to be next to grand. And it's that's where the overwhelming feeling of sadness is. And Spirit keeps telling me threes. So remember that sometimes when Spirit is trying to teach people a lesson, they won't attack them personally. What they'll do is they'll take out someone close to them. So it may not be, you know, that family member that gets recycled. It may be like that family member's wife, you know, or that family member's husband may get recycled, and that's where that stability gets kind of just ripped from under them, right? So that same like level of lack and despair that they tried to put you in, they're about to be feeling heavy. But I'm also hearing that part of the song when he goes, when the day comes, better believe, he says, when that day comes, better believe bone, got a shoulder that you can lean on. I'm hearing that when that day comes, these people, you know, these family members, or for some of y'all, these are actually close friends that you consider family members, right? But I'm hearing that when that day comes and they, you know, they lose that person, or they lose, or whatever goes under for them, I'm hearing that they're actually going to come to you for a shoulder to lean on. Like the audacity. Now I'm back to my video, spirits about to come after these people with the same tenacity that they came after you with. So I might post that clip here. But actually, you know, on another note, this has nothing to do with anything. I think, you know, I'm going to create an album, because I'm going to create an album with like the songs of the day that come into my head, and I'm going to put them in an album. So like if anyone hears this message and they're not familiar with the songs, then they have a place where they can find it to go listen to it, just to see if the message resonates. Although I'm hoping that none of this resonates for anybody. But because this was some heavy energy, because I was like, man, where is this overwhelming sadness coming from? And then, you know, as I'm driving back home, I'm just seeing people sitting at a funeral home around a casket. But anyways, that is finally the end message for today. And also I have an album for clearing out energy. I have a album of like shamanic drumming that I listen to, and like I play these songs, like I put them on my computer and I put them on repeat, and I let them play in my home all throughout the day, whether I'm home or whether I'm not. And I also let them play at night as I'm sleeping, just to, you know, make sure that the energy in my home always stays clear. So chosen ones, I suggest you do the same. It doesn't have to be those songs specifically, but find like some vibrational songs, like a 936 is a good one. Like 936 hertz is a really good one. 432 hertz is a really good one as well. And there are some more, but I don't know them at the top of my head, because I have like a whole album that I might create that too, an album of like hertz, of, you know, specific frequencies that you can use to like clear out your home. But anyways, that is officially the message for today. I am Ori Marie. Thank you for listening. Bye.